Several law enforcement agencies are raiding the home of hip-hop mogul P. Diddy.
A new civil lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs accuses him of sex trafficking.
You know him as Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, big-time rapper, big-time superstar, and now the feds at his houses in both locations.
It's like a tapestry of criminal activity.
We are hearing from Homeland Security.
I want to declare that the career of Sean P. Diddy Combs is over.
Homeland Security is actively investigating Diddy's Star Island mansion, and the scene is intense. This isn't just about a celebrity property raid. This investigation, led by the Southern District of New York, is reportedly looking into human trafficking. But there's more to this than meets the eye. Sources say Homeland Security agents discovered underground tunnels beneath Diddy's mansion, connecting parts of his home to hidden areas.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes.
This news first came from a source known as Shadow of Ezra, who previously hinted at a secret underground network under Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It sounds like something straight out of a movie. Mysterious tunnels, hidden grottos, and secret passages that only a select few knew about. But here's the question: why would someone need these? Now, these aren't just quirky architectural features. No, court documents describe this tunnel network as highly organized, indicating it had a real purpose and not just for show. Speculation is already running wild. Could these tunnels have been used to move people or things discreetly? Were they meant to keep certain events off the radar?
Diddy's got tunnels underneath his house.
No.
5 tunnels leading to 5 other houses in that area.
What houses?
Someone said Michael Jackson's old house.
Believe it.
Saw that photo, how
Blindly.
close he was to a port.
Because he's getting linked.
To a port?
He's getting linked to crimes that involved
It's a shipping
containers.
It's a shipping yard.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're buying a house that big, why do you want a shipping yard in the background if you're not doing something in that shipping yard?
It all hints at something far beyond Diddy's flashy public image. Some insiders are claiming these tunnels were built to create a hidden world, a private world where guests could come and go without the risk of paparazzi or media interference. Now, think about that for a moment. A whole network of secret entrances and exits, hidden from public view. What was going on behind those closed doors? Then, things take an even darker turn. Investigators found more than just tunnels. Inside these hidden rooms, they discovered hidden cameras, firearms, narcotics, and, get this, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Diddy may never beat the baby oil allegations. Diddy's lawyer recently went viral, claiming that the 1,000 bottles of baby oil found by the feds were bought in bulk from none other than Costco. His statement went like this: I mean, he has a big house. He buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. A Costco person came out to reveal that they don't even sell baby oil.
Now, sure, baby oil sounds almost humorous at first, but in this context, it raises serious questions. What kind of gatherings would need these kinds of supplies? It doesn't take much imagination to see why people are concerned that these weren't just celebrity get-togethers. Some of these findings hint that these underground parties might have masked something much darker.
Jaguar Wright just dropped some chilling receipts and video footage of how Diddy allegedly pimped out the women of Danity Kane, and it is worse than we could ever imagine. Danity Kane's Dawn. Richard recently came out to expose Diddy's inappropriate behavior, filing $1 million lawsuit against him that's left the world reeling from shock. But hold up, because Jaguar's taking it to a whole new level. She's not just talking, she's bringing receipts that'll make your jaw drop. We're talking about some seriously messed up stuff that went down behind the scenes of making the band. Jaguar's spilling all the tea on how Diddy supposedly treated these young women like they were his personal property. It's a story of manipulation and straight-up exploitation that's been hiding in plain sight for years. And now, the truth is coming out, and it's uglier than anyone could have guessed.
Jaguar Wright has never been shy about exposing what she believes to be the darker side of the entertainment industry. She's especially vocal about Diddy, and she isn't holding back now. According to her, Diddy's connections with high-profile people, not just other celebrities, but politicians, business moguls, people with serious influence, might have protected him for years, letting him keep parts of his life secret. Jaguar says Diddy might have even used these tunnels to hide or destroy evidence when the heat was on. But these high-profile connections didn't just happen randomly. Diddy surrounded himself with people who had the power to help him when things got tough. We're talking about some of the biggest names in entertainment, finance, and even politics. People who had a reason to keep him safe. John Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has been vocal about what he saw while working for him.
Because I heard him, and I'm giving you this, Aubrey. He stood up there and he said, in front of a lot of people, we were in the studio, and I said something to him and walked out the studio. He said, yo, I'm going to drag their ass off and pick them out and pimp them out to my nigga. He said, I'm going to drag them out. I'm going to get them all on drugs, and I'm going to pimp their ass out to my nigga. And I was like, there's somebody kids, and walked out.
According to Deal, Diddy's parties weren't just wild celebrity events. They were setups to put people under his control. Deal claims, Diddy didn't just want a party. He wanted power over everyone in the room, even if that meant using methods that people weren't aware of. He describes Diddy as a figure who didn't just enjoy the spotlight, but who used his influence to dominate those around him, whether through social pressure, substances, or secret recordings. This paints a very different picture from the high-profile, fun-loving celebrity Diddy portrays publicly. Now, the legal fallout is turning out to be massive. Diddy is looking at both civil and criminal lawsuits, and what investigators have found could seriously impact his career and reputation. The seized items include hours of recorded footage, piles of documents, and even items authorities believe could help them piece together a much larger story. We're talking about evidence that might not just affect Diddy, but could implicate others who were involved or who knew what was happening. This case has cracked open some serious questions about the entertainment industry. Who else knew? How much more is going on behind the scenes of Hollywood's elite? And as for Diddy, the authorities aren't holding back. They've made it clear that power and money won't protect him this time. They're determined to bring the truth to light no matter how famous he is. In fact, some are saying this case could set a new precedent, showing that even the biggest names aren't above the law.
I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses.